Mic check 1 2. It's JayK. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Of course you can. All right, this is an update video. Hold on, let me throw a hat on real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm looking crazy right now. I want to say in advance, please comment any questions or concerns you have. I will get to them. I'ma probably be out all night, so I don't know. I'll try to reply to people tonight. I'll reply to them tomorrow, definitely. So please just say whatever you need to say, and I will get to you. This is a Patreon update, but also about VCF moving to Patreon. Honestly, I was just gonna do a community post of all the Patreon updates, including VCF moving over, but it seems like VCF moving over is a much bigger deal than I thought it out to be. So I originally said I was moving it over on a previous VCF post. I said the voting is going to move to Patreon, but more than likely the polls will stay on YouTube. I'll do a countdown on when the VCF will stop. And no one said anything. And then I put the actual countdown on the next VCF. That's when people started blowing off. They started getting me out of here. Okay. But it's understandable though. I understand frustrations of change and stuff getting removed and moving over. The more important part of making this a video is just the way it's going about it. I don't care about what people think of me for the most part, but I do care when people are telling other people how to think of me. And some of the paragraphs of the comments are putting a inference on this is a cash grab, I changed, this is shallow, which if that is a single person's opinion, that's fine. But if you're trying to tell everyone else that's who I am, then I have to kind of explain, no, not at all. Even then, I don't like proving who I am to anybody. I don't care about what your opinion is of me. And that sounds heartless, but I care about the people that choose to support me. I never go out of my way in any video to say, like the video, subscribe. I started doing it in comments. I pin a comment, sub up for EPO every Monday or whatever, but I never say it in the videos because I feel like if you actually like me, you'll do it. If you don't, you'll just watch. And that's fine with me. I don't need you to like me or not. I just try my best to always be as genuine as possible. So I'm gonna start this off before I get to that part and say, yes, I'm trying to become an independent content creator full time so I can make content as much as possible. To do that, I need money. That's important. I see a couple of content creators that put in the hard work, but then at the end of the day, they say, I'm just doing this for fun. I'm just doing this as a hobby, just to play it off. I want y'all to know I'm putting my heart into this. I don't have a life. I want to succeed in this. Even if I fail, y'all can laugh at me at the end, but I want to make it known this is not for fun. The show, making the reactions is fun, but me grinding at 1 and 2 a.m. to get a video out that day before work is not fun. But I don't explain any of that. I don't want to share the hard times, the struggles, because the point of this YouTube channel is for fun. If you like the video, I just want you to click it and have a good time. I don't want to share any of that. But yes, my goal is money. I'm keeping it real. I want to do this full time. I don't dislike or like anyone differently. It is just a different thing on Patreon than YouTube. Patreon is a train that can't stop. And I want to make it clear beforehand, VCF is still free on Patreon. All voting is free on Patreon. Literally, we're doing a Patreon exclusive tournament right now. It's free for any free tier to vote. Even though they're not part of the exclusive, they can still vote for anything. All of the past ones were free. MF Ghost is still free. The thing is, I'm aware, even if I tell y'all it's free, 60% of y'all still ain't gonna go over there. That's the difference. It's just y'all not gonna go over there. And I'm aware of that. And I'm fine with it. But I'm telling y'all it's free. It's just the voting is at a different place. If voting is free, moving it to Patreon doesn't make me more money. I'm doing it because it makes sense, bro. And I'm gonna start it with an example. This hairstyle is the first time y'all seeing it, other than the short that I posted. I had this hairstyle for over a month. Y'all haven't seen any videos with me in this hairstyle yet. Second example, the most recent Code Geass post, people started commenting, you need to make this a main show now. People in VCF are voting Code Geass for the VCF. Here's the thing, we're so far ahead, EPO is completed and we just starting Code Geass as the weekly Monday upload, but they're not aware of it because of how far ahead we are. So doesn't it make sense if VCF is on Patreon where everyone is aware of what currently is going on, none of this is a cash grab. It's literally because of how far ahead they are. Keeping it here means that y'all are still a month behind of what y'all are voting on. Y'all could vote Magic Kaido twice and not even know the first upload, I hated Magic Kaido, but y'all voted it 2 more times. And then by the time y'all get to the first one, y'all realize, oh, I guess we shouldn't have voted this again. But it's too late because now it's going to keep coming out because y'all kept voting it because y'all weren't aware that the first reaction wasn't even that good. As soon as the Saturday poll comes out on YouTube, they're seeing it that same week. So they're aware of if that reaction was good, if it should be voted again or not. I'm just saying it makes sense for the people keeping up to be able to vote on what's next. My goal on YouTube is just to always make good content, good energy, paying attention as much as possible to the plot, the dialogue, the characters, sharing my thoughts, and always on time with my scheduling, bro. And then one of the suggestions was, why don't you do another different vote on Patreon? And that comes out on Saturday. The thing is, I'm a one-man team. The amount that I'm putting out is insane of edited content. I can't do more than what I'm doing. Putting more work on my back to make everyone happy makes it more difficult on me. This sounds like a lecture, but I really appreciate y'all. I can't make a new promise of a Saturday upload too that I can't keep. Every time I miss an upload, I feel guilty, bro. I feel bad because I always imagine there's somebody excited about a particular show coming out. And when it doesn't come out at 3, they're upset. I imagine that, bro. And I don't like that. So me making more promises that, yeah, now it's a Saturday upload too, to make everyone happy, just makes me more tired, exhausted, and then burn out, and then be gone for a week. I'm not about to do that. All I can say is if you really want to vote VCF, it is literally free on Patreon. It's a free account, and then you just literally comment a show. And then you can go back to YouTube or not. If you don't really care that much enough about it, then you can just stay on YouTube. And if anybody dislikes me for it, feels I'm fake, cash grabbing, whatever, bro, you don't have to be here. I try to keep it real as possible. None of my videos I ever try to convince y'all on who I am. I just stick to me in every video. Keep it lighthearted and be who I am. I'm sorry if that's the image you feel like I have. But I can't change it if that's what you feel like. I'ma just keep on doing what I've been doing and trusting myself. Patreon knows how much I'm struggling, and I'm dealing with that still to this day. Y'all don't know any of this, but Patreon does, because I try to keep it lighthearted on here, bro. And like you said, even if the community is not big enough for that, I felt like my community wasn't big enough when I first started it. And even then, I still did it. I just tried to see if somebody would comment on it. It turned into something cool. I don't see no other content creator doing this, so I at least feel like this is a cool thing to be doing. I definitely feel like this is a Patreon type of thing, but it's still free though. And even then, I realized you can't make everyone happy, because even when I released VCF, there was somebody that commented that they hated VCF. They said it felt like I was being fake and that I didn't like what I was watching because I was just letting everyone pick it for me. When in reality, I literally made this so that people commenting their show suggestions could have somewhere to put it. I promise y'all, I put my all into this stuff, bro. I promise y'all, I do not have a life because I am trying to do this. I'm doing my best at what I can do. And I love y'all. I love YouTube. I love Patreon. I love my people on Twitch. Y'all don't know anything about the people on Twitch. Those people been there for me. It's years since I left them, bro. And I still think about them. And I haven't gotten back to them yet because I'm focusing on this. That was literally going to be like a 1-second thing, but I didn't know it was a big deal or that I was being a cash grabber by moving it over. Y'all, I think y'all know how guilty I feel to literally leave YouTube on a break. And every time I come back, I try my best to double down and make up for it. I did the initial D marathon. And then on November, I did a whole goal to try and catch y'all back up with Patreon, posting every Thursday too. Every day, or if I fail, I have to do a consequence. I care about trying to keep y'all up, but that made me realize I can't keep y'all up. The difference is when I take a break, I don't have to post here. But when I take a break on Patreon, Patreon has to keep moving. People are paying for it. So that's why every time I take a break here, Patreon will get slowly further ahead. And it will continue to be like that. And I can't just stop VCF so I can edit and make y'all catch back up. I just gotta keep VCF going, bro. It's a weekly thing that has to keep going. And if y'all are keeping it real with yourself, be in my shoes and think of this channel as your own, doesn't VCF seem like a Patreon type of thing? Like, isn't that something you would give to the people that are supporting you the most? Or is that fake? I know that y'all believe in this channel and y'all love the content. That's why y'all are like fighting this. But like, wouldn't you go out of your way for the people that dug in their wallet and actually paid you some money? That's still crazy to me. It's just crazy to me that people believe in me, to the fact that they took their wallet out, bro. I don't think y'all understand. The first day I dropped Patreon, I left. I left. I didn't touch my computer for a day because when I opened my email and I saw how many names was in there, I couldn't believe it, bro. It was, my brain couldn't compute it. I had to take a step back, bro. My expectations is always low of myself, bro. I said it's gonna be like 6 people when I drop this, and that's gonna be that. I wasn't getting no notifications at work, so I was just like, okay. So it did flop. I was like, that's fine. And when I got home and checked my email and saw how many people, it was like the whole email list was just names of people that joined. Bro, I couldn't fathom it, bro, that people was like doing that for me. So understand, I love y'all. I love them too. I'm going to give them what they deserve, bro. I want the people that's paying $6 to feel like this is worth $12. I want to overvalue whoever took their wallet out and believed in me that much. Understand that. And understand, I'm gonna keep giving you on YouTube, even if it's free, the best of me. I'm gonna give you the best content. The best. I only record when I'm in the best of mood. And if I'm not, I'm gonna try and push myself to be in the best of mood. I'm gonna make sure I'm paying attention. I'm making sure I'm on time. I'm making sure I'm finding a ways to make it better. I am so thankful for anybody that's pulling up to these videos, for anybody in the Patreon, anybody on YouTube, bro. So thankful that y'all gave me a reason to keep recording, bro. I love this. I'm not gonna get into this whole New Year's bag, but just, I'm gonna do my best to keep getting better. Just know that, bro. Understand, bro, I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone. And I don't like doing videos like this because I don't like trying to prove to you who I am, bro. Anybody opinion of me, you can have it. I'm gonna keep doing what I do, bro. And I didn't mean to make this video like this, bro, but thank you for believing in me. Thank you for getting me this far. Some things have to change to move forward, bro. And it doesn't mean I don't like the people on YouTube less now. It's just I have to create things to create value, bro. And the thing is, VCF is still free on Patreon, bro. You just have to move over there. The same thing I said about MF Ghost being free. People just hear it and they don't care. And I know that majority is not even gonna click on this video because it says Patreon VCF. They're not gonna click on it because it's not content anyway. So then that means 50% didn't even hear it. Then the other 50% that's in here heard it, but they're not gonna go. So it's like, it doesn't matter. I'ma just keep doing what I do, and I understand that. And it doesn't mean that y'all don't like me, and I still love each and every one of you, bro. I was supposed to say a lot of different Patreon update stuff, but I think I'll make a whole different video. I'll just make it short. Right now we're doing the next exclusive tournament voting. It's free as well. You can go in there, literally comment an exclusive and pick it, and then we vote each day for the exclusive that's gonna win. The free tiers literally help vote on what the exclusive is so that you can help decide if you want to become an exclusive tier. We've completed DXD, Cyberpunk, Ghost Stories. MF Ghost has been completed, season 2. It is free. VCF is moving to Patreon. What I'm thinking I will do, it will be 3 weeks of VCF. The first week of voting will be for a movie, an anime movie. More than likely, I'm gonna pick the movie, and then the next 3 weeks will be VCF voting. I want to start including a movie a month. The first week of the month will be a movie. On YouTube, after Ippo gets done, season 1, Patreon has voted on Code Geass being the new Monday upload. And that vote was also free tier. You can go back and check. That was a free tier vote too. So now we will be watching a 2-piece every Monday through season 1 and season 2, and then there will be a vote if we want to swap it or keep going. There will be a secondary type of VCF coming out, but it's still in the works. I came up with that idea, but that will be on a hush hush right now. Hey man, forget the 4K. thank you for the 3.99K that are following this channel, bro. It's crazy that this many people are following the channel and believe in the channel. I'ma just keep doing my best. I don't know, after dropping this video, I think it might be 3.96, might be 3.8. I don't know, bro. Shoot, if this makes me seem worse, I don't know, but I've always just stuck to my own head. I stuck to my own head from the very beginning to the very end. I'm definitely a people pleaser, but I think at the end of the day, I always stick to what my head says the loudest. If I don't listen to the voice of my head, it gets louder, bro. So I know at the end of the day, I trust my gut. So I'm sorry for whoever feels offended. At the end of the day, I'm trying to become independent to give you guys more content, to be able to stream every other day, to talk to y'all, drop videos 5 days a week, record, do a stream, and do gaming. But the goal is to keep moving forward. I gotta keep changing things if I'm going to keep moving forward, bro. Even if Patreon is not as big, even if it's just 2 comments that pop up in VCF on Patreon, I'll listen to those 2 and then I'll coin flip one or the other, bro. It doesn't matter. It's just whoever wants to do it. But like I said, it is still free. All you gotta do is go to that site. But that's it for this video. I'm gonna keep coming out with this content. Thank y'all for watching, bro. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being here. I'm out of here. Peace.